it's me, Dominique, coming at you guys with a new video. It's been about a couple of weeks, maybe like 2 weeks since I recorded my last video. And my whole thing with restarting back up my YouTube channel was to remain consistent. So shame on me for not being consistent, because my goal was to have videos come out at least once a week. The video is going to be about an experience about me getting into a car accident. Now, for those of you who only watch me on YouTube, you don't happen to follow my Instagram or my Twitter social media platforms, I post fairly regular on there. Whenever I don't post on here, I'm almost very regular on Twitter and Instagram, mainly Twitter. So all of this was already on there, so you may already have knowledge of this. But if you don't, or if you just want to hear the full story even though you follow me on my social media platforms, this is going to be my video. This is going to be a story time. So I would say about February of 2018, I got into a car accident. The accident was right before Valentine's Day, February the 13th. I was driving to go pick up Rain. Rain is my daughter, for whoever doesn't know. I was driving on a straightaway. Everything was normal, like I always do. Same route that I always used to pick her up, and I had my nephew in the car as well with me. So I was driving on a straightaway, and I had my phone on like a car mount or whatever, and I was on the phone with my best friend. She actually had just called me when I pulled off. We weren't even deep into the conversation. So just for anybody who was thinking, oh, you were texting and driving, I want to put that disclaimer out there. I was not texting and driving. I was not. My phone was on a car mount and it was on speaker. So there's that. So I was driving on the straightaway, going to go pick up my daughter. Is normal. The only abnormal thing was the fact that my nephew was with me, because he's not usually with me, but he was with me that way. So I'm driving on the straightaway, and then on the straightaway, like halfway to get to where I have to go to the stop sign, there's like a street where it's two sides, and they both have stop signs. So I'm driving on the straightaway. I know I say that a lot. And there's a car, and it was a guy in the car. He was coming really, really, really fast, and I'm assuming he was not paying attention to the fact that there was a stop sign. I'm assuming that he felt like maybe it was a straightaway for him, but he ran the stop sign and he hit me. He like T-boned me, I guess you can say, because he hit the driver's side. No, he hit the passenger side, because yeah, I'm driving. So he hit the passenger side and he T-boned me. And I'm assuming the car like spun around or whatever and hit a tree. I don't know what really happened. I'm just assuming based on what people told me and how like the damage on the car. So when he hit me, it's like I was trying to hit the brakes to try to avoid, or try to like avoid the accident, or try not to be hit, but it was too late. So in that instant, when I kind of knew it was going to happen, I like there was a peace that came over me, and I thought I was dead, like straight away. Like, and I guess that's what people who suffer like near-death experiences feel like. I thought I was dead. When I knew the car was coming from it and I saw him coming full speed, it's just like, I was like, this is it. And when my eyes closed, I don't know if it's like some scientific thing where your body goes into a shock or whatever, I passed out. And when I came to, I was on the passenger side of my car. And I was looking around and I was like, So then I realized at that point, okay, I'm not dead. But then after I realized I'm not dead, then my heart sunk again, because I remembered my nephew was in the car with me. So then my heart sunk, and I'm like, oh my God, something happened to my nephew. So first things first, like I realize I'm not dead. I'm getting out the car, and I kind of get out the car, and then I remember my nephew was in the car. So I go to peek through, and my nephew's like curled up in like a little ball, a little fetal position, and I just leave him because I don't want to take him out because I don't know if he's hurt or whatever. And I'm just like, and there's like so many people come to the car, and so everybody's like, are you okay? This and that. And I'm just like I can't really say nothing, and I'm screaming because like it was just so much. So I'm screaming, and then there's a lady, and she's like, there's a baby in the car, there's a baby in the car, let me get the baby. I was like, nah. Because even though I just had a near-death experience, and I hate to say it, like, even though I had a near-death experience, when it's a stranger telling me they want to get my baby, and I'm like, nah. So I'm like, no, it's okay, just leave him. She was like, oh, boo-boo. I was like, nah. So then when I realized, I'm looking around, everybody was like asking me questions, and then I go to get my nephew out of the car. Keep in mind, like, my whole body is aching. I don't know if I've broken any bones. I don't know what happened. And I guess, you know, the adrenaline kicks in. So I go to pick up my nephew, and I'm like touching him, and I'm like, are you okay? Where it hurt? It hurt. And he's just like looking at me like he's fine. Like, he cried, he like cheered up a little, he whimpered a little, because like I guess the stimulation and the excitement was like. But then when I pick him up and when I'm holding him, he's like, he's fine, and like he's like, okay. And I'm like, TT baby hurt? And he's like, nah, whatever. So then I'm realizing even more that shit, I was supposed to go get my baby from school. So now my baby is waiting on me to get her. My husband's at work. My mom is, around this time, my mom is just not getting off. And like, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, where's my phone? I need to call my husband. So I need to pick up my daughter. And then somebody gives me their phone. An older lady gives me her phone. I call my husband twice. The first time he doesn't pick up, which is, anybody who knows me personally knows I have the biggest gripe with my husband. I always tell him, like, you're never the first person I can call into emergency, because like he's just not the type of person that keeps his phone in front of him like that and picks it up. So I call him, he didn't pick up the first time. I call him a second time, and he picks up. But the funny thing about it, like, because I was on the phone with my best friend, she had already called him, and I think she called my mom. So when he picked up, I was like, babe, I just got into a car accident. You gotta go pick up Ring. I'm not even telling him to come to the scene with me. I just want him to go pick up our daughter. So he was like, babe, are you okay? What happened? And I was just like, babe, I don't know. It's just really bad. And I was like, the person hit me. And he's like, well, your mom is already gonna go pick up Ring. I'm coming to you. But at first he was saying, I'm coming to you, but I kept saying, no, go pick up Ring, He's like, no, your mom is gonna go pick up Ring. I'm coming to you. So he's on his way, and the guy who hit me, like, I wanted to like bring his neck, but then when I seen him get out the car and he's all bloodied and everything himself, I was just like, I still don't have no sympathy, because I'm like, damn, like, you almost killed me. I thought I was dead, honestly. So he's like, are you okay? Is the baby okay? I'm so sorry. I fucked up. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Like, he's having a panic attack. And I'm like, other people are consoling him, but I'm like, I know he's not looking for no fucking sympathy from me, because this motherfucker just killed me. Almost killed me. So it's like, I mean, in hindsight, looking back, as days started to go on, I started to feel a little sorry. But at that point, like, I wanted to damn near kill him, because of the fact that I thought I was dead. Then I thought my nephew was dead. So, but yeah, that was my accident experience. It was like the day before, it was like the day before Valentine's Day. So yeah, my husband came to the scene, and he was asking me, he was looking around at everything, and they called the tow truck, and I like, a lot of stuff is just a blur. So when the paramedics came to the scene, the paramedics were like, does anything hurt? And I was like, yeah. I was like, everything hurts. I was like, my legs hurt, my knee, my wrist was fractured. This, my right hand, my dominant hand. And I was like, I was just telling them like everything that was hurting. So they was like, oh well, it probably was just hurting because of the seatbelt and the airbags. And then I was like, okay. He was like, they were like talking like I was fine. And then I was like, nah, not the way shit hurting me. So then I go to the ER. I go with me and my nephew. And when I get checked at the ER, like, the accident done fucked around and fractured my wrist in like 2 places. So then when they fractured my wrist in 2 places, they gave me like a makeshift cast. I'm gonna insert a picture of the makeshift cast that they gave me. They gave me a makeshift cast and told me I had to go to the orthopedic. So then when I go to like after that, they gave me the makeshift cast, gave me some pain meds, and I was in so much pain, so they gave me some medication. And then I went home, but the days following that accident were like horrible. I couldn't sleep because every time I would close my eyes, I would go back to that moment, that exact moment when I thought I was dead. I was in so much pain, and just like the ordeal after the accident was a lot. I had to go to doctor's appointments. I had to go see all types of specialists because like I have issues with my back. It was just so much. And that contributed to my absence from YouTube as well, because mentally I went through a lot. Like spiritually, after me facing a near-death experience like that, in my opinion, it did something to me. And I think that really, like, I had already started like a spiritual journey towards the conventional stuff I grew up with, but I think that like escalated it because so many things happened within the course of that year and this year and all the other stuff that happened in my life. But that was like a major thing that happened to me. So yeah, that is my video, my story time about how I thought I was dead.